And we're joined by incumbent councillor Charlie Hodge. There was a lot of suspense on this, but you're running again. Why?
Because I love my city and I love the job and I love the challenge.
When I spoke to you in 2019 about your health, at that point you were saying you didn't expect to live out the term. So here we are, it's 2022, and you're down for 4 years?
That's right, Kent. I've learned a long time ago that you can't count me out. I think more than 20 candidates across Canada who were councillors have died in the last 4 years. And I don't think any of them knew they were going to be dying. They had heart attacks, they had cancers, they had other things. And my health is still what it is.
You feel you can do the job?
I feel I can do the job, especially now that we can do it with, Zoom, et cetera, et cetera. If I'm not feeling well, I can do that. And the job really maintains sitting at a desk arguing with people, and I can argue all day long.
And you said before the interview, if you can walk, you'll run.
That's what I told my wife jokingly a couple of years ago. If I'm walking, I'm running.
Okay, so running on what? What's your contribution to council that you think that voters should keep you for?
Well, I always believe that I have maintained I'm the voice of reason. I am the voice of the people. I represent the average Joe or Jane. I'm not. I always have. I like to speak for those with disabilities, those with health issues, seniors, young people. That's my passion. I want to see the Parkinson Recreation Center project completed. I want to help with the Rutland and with the North End. There's great changes coming for the North End and the Tokal area. I want to be part of that. There's work to be done in Glenmore and Rutland still that I think we need to complete. And the Parkinson Rec Center is my number one project, really.
One feature that one notices if you look at our city council in action is you're not afraid to vote against the group.
I've been called lone wolf all my career, but lately I'm one of 9 voices, and my job is to try and convince them sometimes that, no to this. That I represent the general public, and sometimes I think we fail to remember the human element. We get caught up in the financial and the economic. We forget the human scale. I try not to. That's my role.
How would you grade your council as a whole on how it has addressed the ever-present and growing issue of homelessness?
Ironically, I think we've done a very good job. I think because we've done such a good job, we've actually attracted more homeless people to our community.
Well, because it's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place, and we've provided a lot of amenities. And we just found out yesterday that we're going to have, finally, after all these months or years of work, that we're going to have some mental health complex needs housing established here for up to 20 beds for people with mental health issues. And I think that's just fantastic. So I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to throw that phone away just for a second. There we go.
All right. There are a large number of high-rises people have seen changing our skyline over recent years. I guess you've opposed some of them, but you're not against high-rises in general?
I know. I'm not at all. What I am opposed to is where they go and how they go. I've always believed we should have a horseshoe-type design where the higher buildings are at the back up where Safeway is, etc., and that they stagger them down towards the waterfront. I always wanted to see them start just on the other side of Harvey, not Leon Avenue. But, so have a horseshoe shape for the high-rises, with the higher ones in the back. And I was always opposed to CD21, which is along the front of Abbott Street.
Back to your health again. A lot of people challenging for spots on council. You have to drag an oxygen tank around with you. Do you have the energy to campaign?
Yeah, absolutely. But more than that, really, a lot of council now is able to be done by Zoom or by Teams or whatever you want to call them. COVID taught us that we can do that. Council really is all about sitting at a table and debating things. I'm more than comfortable with sitting and arguing with somebody all day long. So yes, I can do the job. There's not a question in my mind.
Terrific. Good luck and thanks for your time.
Thank you.